Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Carmen's Closet. I'm Alicia and we're back for another power review. Season 6, episode 6. This episode is called Inside Man. We're basically trying to get Tariq back. And pretty much everybody just went into go mode. Like everybody was selling drugs this episode. Everybody was hustling. And I was just like, damn, like it was nice to see like everybody hustling and Tommy and Ghost back together. Even Tasha and Keisha band together to get shit done. And I'm like, all of this shit for Tariq, like he really does not deserve any of this. So we see that Tariq basically is playing all of us. He done cut a deal with Vincent and he's supposed to get 50% of the money once Tasha, Tommy and freaking Ghost get the money up to pay him. Like $2 million. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what does Tariq need to do? Like, he don't need no damn money. First of all, he need to stay his ass at choke. I just can't believe that we're doing all of this for fucking Tariq. And he's playing us at this point now. But everyone goes into, hustle mode. And we got Tommy and his crew. They went and got a whole bunch of work from Jason and they're moving that. And I knew something was up with that. I'm like, come on, Tommy, you're going to really just get all this extra product from Jason and you think Jason isn't going to be watching? Now, we know Jason is always watching Ghost and Tommy. So Ghost gets Dre to, I guess, move some drugs and he got Alfonso watching him. He also gets Governor Tate to give him $1 million. I think it was $1 million he wanted. But whatever the amount, Tate was not here for it. He was like, nigga, you ain't getting none of my goddamn money. I mean, it's not really his money, but, pretty much everything for the campaign. And Ghost promised that he was going to get this money back. And I was just like, Ghost, you really don't got the bread like that. Like, just making things more complicated. But Ghost got some shit on Tate, so Tate ends up doing it. And Tasha and Keisha get together to clean some money. And we find out that Keisha don't even know what she's doing now that she's cleaning money through her shop. And she tells Tasha that, she don't want her to do it through the daycare because she been cleaning money through the shop or whatever. But we come to see that Keisha don't know what the hell she's doing. Anyway, we get Detective Blanca and now a cop, I believe, but her name is Dr. McCall. Yeah, I think it was McCall. Anyway, McCall and Blanca stopped Ghost and I was like, oh shit, Ghost got all that shit in the car. Yeah, they want to know where's Tariq and they need to talk to Tariq or whatnot because they're investigating Proctor and that whole situation. I'm like, well, that makes sense. Like, we just can't expect that. We're just going to go into this whole, get the money for Tariq and not forget that, like, your whole house is shot up. Somebody's dead. And Tariq was the one that was in the house. You know what I mean? So I get it, whatever. McCall, I kept looking at her because I'm like, she looks really, really familiar. Like, there's a woman that I know that used to do like directing videos and stuff like that in Connecticut. And when I tell you I had to go to her Facebook page and I'm like if I was to show you the picture, like you'd be like, that's the same exact woman. So it just blows my mind. Anyway, I could be wrong, but this woman looks just like her. Anyway, because last season we had somebody else. I'm from Connecticut, y'all, but I live in Massachusetts. But last season there was another girl that was from Connecticut on there. So it kind of was like, could it possibly be? Anyway, I'm getting off track. But so like I said, basically Jason is watching them. He runs up on him and takes half of the goddamn money. And I was just like, oh my God, like this nigga Jason, like y'all really need to get together and kill Jason. Like he just fucks everything up. Like he got these niggas by the balls and I'm so sick and tired of it. Like, can we get rid of Jason? Like, Anyway, so he takes the money, so back to the drawing board. So the second time around, Keisha basically snitches on Tasha about her moving weight or drugs or whatever. And she decides to get the money, get some product from Zig. So I was like, okay, whatever. What else? We got Ghost gets Benny to help and for some like manpower and move some product as well. And he tells him that he believes that a guy named Igor, that Proctor was going to be testifying against him at the trial, that he was trying to get protection and stay at Ghost's house because of that whole case. And Benny buys it. I mean, I can understand why Ghost thinks that. He doesn't know at this time that, Tommy is the one who did it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so Benny's on board, which was good. What else do we have? So while this is all happening, the cop still is looking to talk to Tariq. And Tasha sets it up so Tariq can go meet and talk with the cops. And Vincent, basically drives him over there. And I was like, damn, this would be a good moment to just like sweep on in and get Tariq out and not have to pay this nigga Vincent anything. But nope. Tasha tried to get him to let him go, but Vincent wasn't with it. And we see that Tariq lies to the cops, of course. And I was wondering, what was he going to come up with? But as we see, he's kind of like his father. He can lie and make up shit at the drop of a hat. And yeah, but Blanca is always side-eyeing Tasha. So she was side-eyeing her and Tariq. And I was just like, they don't buy it. But can they prove it? Who knows? But at the end, I think Tariq kind of pulled on their heartstrings a little bit with the little thing he was saying about, just getting sick of everyone dying and whatnot. So I was like, okay, Tariq. Still ain't here for him, but whatever. So then Tasha comes up with a plan to rob everyone that is going to, well, first of all, let me back up. They're going to have a fundraiser at Truth. Tay and Ramona, they already set this up. And Tasha thinks that it's a good idea to basically have the people come through and rob everybody. Everybody's donating money. They're going to have money on them. They're going to have their jewelry, all these rich people, whatnot. Boom. And yeah, that was a good plan. I had a feeling something was going to go wrong. It does, but it's not that big of a deal. Guys, I'm just like, this episode didn't really do me any good because I just didn't want to do this for Tariq. You know what I mean? It was just kind of annoying, but I'm like, fuck it, we're going to have fun with it. But yeah, so they're at Truth or whatnot, and everything's going good. And Dre had a conversation with Alfonso, and Alfonso was like, well, I'm going to get paid anyway. And Dre's like, well, you got some side hustle going on? And he's like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. So I think that kind of made, Dre kind of think about, what the hell is going on that I don't know about. And then he sees 2-Bit. And the 2-Bit sees him. And 2-Bit would try to, I don't know, was he going to shoot him? I'm like, damn, 2-Bit, you can't, there's a bigger plan going on. You can't just go and shoot this dude right here, right now. Which is good. Dre, I don't know where Dre went, but Dre dipped. Once Dre realized some shit was going down, I think he dipped off. I don't know where he went. But another thing, where the hell did Alfonso come from? Because when he first showed up to go and kind of watch over Dre, I was like, damn, he looked familiar. And it wasn't until the actual robbery, I was like, and Tate was looking at him. I'm like, oh, that's the dude that Tate used to have around him. But I'm like, how the hell did Ghost get him on his side or whatever? I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. But I don't remember that. We are 6 seasons in. There's a lot of freaking things that have happened. But I'm like, he definitely looked familiar. But we see the robbery, goes down. And everything's going good. And I was like, yeah, you gotta, I was hoping they went over to Ghost and, knocked him aside the head or something to make it look even real, because Tate was just, he felt something wasn't right. and he was looking at Alfonso and hearing his voice, and I was like, oh man, okay. So they were almost out the door, and this dude had to stop Ramona talking about, don't you look familiar? Like, why are you even like talking? Like, why do you want to even have your voice be heard by any of these people? Like, to which you could be possibly recognized, which is why Tate recognizes him. And I was just like, this fool is just stupid. He just gonna mess everything up. But the good thing was everybody else left. Like 2-Bit, all of them, they got the stuff. And I was looking to see if Alfonso had a bag of jewelry or money with him, but I don't think I saw it when he had the gun. And he ends up pointing it to freaking Tate and Ghost or whatnot. And then Ghost tried to intervene while he was trying to fuck with Ramona. And I was like, oh shoot, like this is about to go left. And Ghost gives the gun to Tate, and I was like, that was a good move. See, Ghost really knows how to think on his feet like that. He goes over there, tries to, get him to intervene a little bit, and soon as Tate had a clear shot, he shot his ass. And I was like, good, because Tate called out his name. He knew who he was, and he didn't need freaking Alfonso singing like a canary. So he shot him, and I was like, good, because we don't need him anymore. Like, so that was good, and they get the hell out of there. So then we get to meet up with Vincent to try to do the switcheroo and get Tariq back and the money and everything. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot that well, Tariq told Tasha that that Vincent was possibly gonna kill all of them or whatever. So they're kind of already, Ghost got that information. So I think that's why he had Benny come through, and which is really good. So Benny came through, but I was like, damn, Benny knew some of the issues that Proctor was having with Tommy. So I was like, but wouldn't he still think it's not Igor and think it's possibly Tommy? You know what I mean? So basically, Benny intervenes, and, Vincent backs down, and then they have this conversation, and, Tommy thanks him, and he's like, you got a friend in me for life or something like that. And I'm just like, Tommy does something with his eyes, and I'm like, you looking real suspicious as you're talking to Benny. So I was just like, I hope Benny don't realize right then and there, or maybe he does, and it's just playing it cool, you know what I mean? Anyway, so we get Tariq bitch ass back. And we realize that, Ghost realizes that Tommy killed Proctor. And he tells Tasha. And Tommy realizes that Ghost knows he kills Proctor. And I don't know, like, is Ghost as invested with, I wouldn't say invested, but is Ghost really bothered by him killing Proctor as much as killing Angela? I mean, now he has 2 reasons to kill Tommy. And it seems like, for a moment when they were like talking out there by themselves, when Tariq got in the car, I was thinking, well, maybe they'll have a truce and they can band back together. And obviously they work great together, and they'll get over this shit, like, on the strength of Tariq. But nah, Tommy kind of walked off on Ghost, and I was like, damn, we're back to the bullshit again. I need y'all to get together and kill Jason, okay? It's just getting on my nerves. And, Tommy tells Keisha that, playtime's over, timeout's over, and he's going back for Ghost, basically. So, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I never remember to say that, so I finally got to say it. If you have any predictions and thoughts, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, especially your predictions. I'm still registering everything that happened. So I don't really have anything right now. Most likely I'm going to watch the episode again and think of some things and hit you guys up in the comments. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.